Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie. In case you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today is Thursday and I just came from CBD. Oh my goodness, if I look tired, it's because I really am tired. I have been walking around under the sun that's currently in Nairobi, like the hot sunshine. It's very hot outside, which is why I'm really making use of my white t-shirts. But the reason why I went to town is actually the reason why I'm filming this video in the first place. I went to town to collect a parcel and to buy some other stuff, and this is the parcel, and I thought it would be fun if I just opened it on camera with you guys. So I thought I'd do a haul. As you can see, it's all sealed. I haven't seen what's inside, but of course I know what's inside because I'm the one who made the order. And it just hit me when I was coming back from town. Now, because I won't do a try on at the moment, it would be nice if I just made this video about the pros and cons of shopping online. So yes, let's start by seeing what's inside first of all, and then we can go to the pros and cons. Why I want to do the pros and cons is because I realized a lot of Kenyans do not trust the process of online shopping. I used to be one of those people until 2016 when I discovered just how nice and how convenient it is to shop online. So it's a process I trust, and I would like to share with you guys a few and just a bit of my experiences as an online shopper. Yes, so before we go into that, let's start by seeing what's inside this package. It's a DHL package. DHL usually comes like this, and this has just taken a week to get it. Actually, it took 5 days for this parcel to get to me because of DHL, but normally I usually use EMS if I don't have that much money, because shipping is expensive, you guys. But EMS usually takes between 2 weeks to infinity. So before I got to these, let me start by one item that I got last week. I bought this fanny pack from eBay, and it just got to me a few days ago, like 3 days ago. It's not in its original packaging because I already opened it, but this is what it looks like on the inside. It's nice. I bought this because I really love fanny packs. But you guys, the funny thing is I bought this in November. So it's taken 3 months to get it to me. 3 whole months. Because not even 3 months, actually 4. Because I shopped for this end of November last year because I was really into fanny packs, but thank God I'm still into them. And it came with this very nice narrow belt. I really love the belt because I have another fanny pack, but it has a very fat belt, which I often don't use when I'm carrying it, but this is nice. Should I say the fabric, even for a bag, it's nice. It's good quality, I can say that. And I love that it doesn't have anything here. It's just plain like that. This will go with every single thing that I own, which is something that I totally love. So this was from eBay, like I said. Took 3 months to get to me, but what matters is that I have it now. So that was the first item for me to show you. The second item, now we can open this. So this is out now, and this is the packaging. So I forgot to tell you, I ordered these items from a shop online called Dropship. It was the first time I ever ordered anything from them. I had never even heard of them until recently. So I really loved the items they had on their site, and I chose 3. I know this is a dress and this to a jumpsuit. So let's get right into it. I love the packaging, by the way. They have really packed everything so well. So the first one is this jumpsuit. It's pink. Actually, it's fuchsia. Like, it's a very bright shade of pink. I really loved how it looked like on the model, and that's exactly why I went for it. So let's see. So this is what it looks like. Looks very nice. Now, of course, nothing ever fits my waist, right? That bit I know, because my waist is 21 inches wide, but it's not so big. So it has a keyhole detail over here at the front, and then the sleeves are very nice and frilly, and it's a self-tie jumpsuit. That's why it has this belt, and I really love the length. It's very long, as you can see. Goes all the way down there. So this was in a size 4, a US size 4, but then I think I wear a US size 0 even. Okay, size 0 at the top and then size 2 at the bottom, US that is. So yeah, this is what it looks like at the front, and then it has a zipper at the back. and then it has a high neck, so it's very nice. It looks very classy, and I can't wait to style this, which by the way I'll be doing, so you better keep up with my my videos, because I'm actually going to style this and I will post it very soon. The second item is an orange jumpsuit. Now I remember this one only had one sleeve and the sleeve was flared, so I really loved it on the model as well again. And the best thing about being as slender as I am is that most of the time the people who model these clothes are very slender as well. So when I see it on the side and it looks good on the model, I usually just know it's going to look good on me. Well, most of the time. So, ooh. Yes. Now this is what it looks like. So I can already tell that the waist area is big. That bit I can see. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And this is the sleeve I was telling you guys about. It's nice and flared and very, very, long. But then the other side is sleeveless. I really love this jumpsuit. It's just a perfect length. It's not too long from what I'm seeing. And the back looks like this. This is the zipper it has at the back. And I also really love this zipper because it's very nice. It's golden, and then there's the orange part. And I do not own an orange jumpsuit, so I'm very happy that I own this now. I just wanted bright stuff. I really love this orange one. I actually have a bright yellow jumpsuit, very, very bright. I've shared it on my blog before, but I've never actually gotten around to wearing it. So the third item is a dress, a very, very beautiful lace dress. And let's see if it looks exactly like it did on the site. So again, this is the packaging, very nice packaging. It looks very classy in the way it was packaged, and it's been folded around this piece of paper. But wow, oh my god, this dress is just perfection. You guys, look at it. It's sheer at the top from what you can see, and then it's a very nice long asymmetrical dress. Like, this is what it looks like at the bottom. The back is longer than the front, which is what I mean by asymmetrical, obviously. And then it has a zipper at the back. So I really love this kind of lace. It's a very classy lace. There's usually some lace clothes that are just very whack. They look very terrible. But this one looks like it's very long lasting, and it's a very cute dress to have. I really, really love the color. It's just perfect. I don't know, I would call it blush, not pink exactly, and I really can't wait to wear this. So yes, those are the items I got from Dropship, and I think I will shop from them again because I really love these items. Oh my goodness, I'm sure my collarbones are so visible. So now let's go to the pros and cons of shopping online. Like I started by saying, I've been shopping online since 2016, and how I got into shopping online is I used to have a blog. I still have a blog, and I started it when I was still in school, in campus. I really didn't know what I was doing when I was starting a blog, but I just kept on doing it until one day a company contacted me. I remember it was DressLink. They contacted me and they told me they wanted to send me some stuff for me to review on my blog. So I was like, oh, okay, fine, you can send me the stuff. So they told me to write a wish list first of all, which I did, and then go to their site and select items of a particular amount of money. I remember it was $50 worth of items, and then send them the order number, and then they'd send me the items. So when I did that, they decided to send me a coupon. The coupon was worth $50, so they sent it to me and I used it to pay for my order. So after that, I just loved that everything came looking exactly like it did on the site. I was so amazed, and I just remember being called to the post office and being asked to pay the tax, and I didn't know there was tax to be paid. But yes, I loved the experience. So the first pro, okay, I'm going to the pros now of shopping online. The first one being, it's a fun experience. You guys, I enjoy shopping so much, like actual shopping, but I enjoy online shopping even more because I can see so much. I look from page 1 to as many other pages that follow page 1 as possible. So it's a fun experience, and it's very convenient. You can do it when you're lying on your bed, you can do it when you're traveling and you don't know what to do with your time inside that vehicle you're in. You can do it when you're seated with your friends. It's a very fun and convenient experience. Now, the second thing that makes me really, really love online shopping is that you can easily get what you want. say for example, if you have an event coming up in the next 1 month and you really don't know where to find an outfit for that particular event, you can always go online and put the exact description of that item. For example, if the theme color of that event is red and you're looking to go for a jumpsuit, you can always just write there red jumpsuit, and it will bring you a list, not even a list, pictures of jumpsuits they have in that particular color, and you can just select from there. So I really love that it makes you find whatever you want to find very easily. So the third pro, and I'm just going to rush because well, I don't want somebody interrupting me because it happened earlier when I started this video. But the other thing is you can choose the sizes. There's usually small, extra large, large, medium. You can see whether they have your size or they do not have your size. So you can just go, if you pick a medium, you can check if their medium has a waist of like 28 inches or 22 inches or whatnot. And the sizes vary according to countries. So you might want to look at the minor details to see if the size is actually the medium that you are used to. So that's another good thing, that at least they have them in different sizes, because a lot of people, you know, ask how do I know if I'm going to get something in my size or not. The truth is the sizes are usually there. The fourth point is that your details on those sites that you're shopping from are usually safe. You have to put in your phone details, your email address, your physical address, and it's very important because they're going to use this to deliver the items to you. So your details are usually safe. They never disclose any information to anyone. And then you also have to put in your payment details, which the site will also keep safe. So you don't have to worry over whether or not they're going to scam you or to steal something from you. It's not going to happen. And then there's also the fact that you can make use of coupons, and you can also take advantage of the sales around. You guys, I have bought a pair of shoes for $6, and those shoes were worth over $40. I had so many points on the site, and other than just having so many points, I also had a coupon, and at that particular time there was a sale. So that sale actually surprisingly allowed me to use the coupon and to use the points to an extent that I just managed to buy the pair of shoes, and it was just the most amazing thing. I remember that was from Zaful some time back, and I really loved that I managed to get those shoes. So there's that. And then the other thing is they will always deliver to the right location. Whatever address details you put into that slot that requires your shipping information, that address is where they're going to deliver it. If you put in Eldoret, they're going to deliver it to Eldoret. If you put in Nairobi, if you put in Nakuru or Mombasa, they're going to deliver to those particular places. So rarely will your packages get lost. They are very keen on how they deliver the packages too. And for other sites, they're going to follow up to see if you actually got whatever it is that they delivered, which is a very good thing. Now, of course, I've just put this down very quickly, so in case I forget some points, I'm sure I'm going to tackle them in another video, because I'm going to also show you how I shop and ship to Kenya, because that's another thing that my friends usually ask me. So the cons now, I've just said that they ship to the right location, which is true and it's a good thing, but there's also the possibility of your items being lost. Have I ever lost anything online before? Yes, I have more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times, maybe 4 times, because I remember I ordered a sweatsuit, a grey sweatsuit, a very nice one. It never got to me. I also ordered a pair of shoes once before, and they were red boots, very nice red ankle boots, and they never got to me. I also ordered a bag before, it never got to me. And I also ordered a top, it also never got to me. But that's just 4 instances compared to every other thing that has ever gotten to me. So it's a con, but it doesn't happen that often. It actually depends on the site also, and I really tried to follow up to see if I could actually get my items, but it didn't work. So yeah, I lost those items. So remember, I told you that you can actually choose your size. Sometimes though, these items come and they're not true to size. They come either too big or too small, or I don't know, some part of them is not proportional to some other part, but that rarely happens. I've encountered that. Okay, first of all, let me just start by saying most of the clothes I have, whether thrifted or shopped online, I've had to adjust them just because I have a very tiny waist. But honestly speaking, I've only ordered a shirt once before that was too small for me. And it was the most surprising thing ever, because oftentimes things are too big for me, not too small for me, but the bust was too small. So what I did was I just gave it to my sister, and then I reordered that same blouse but a size higher. That's how much I loved it. So there's that. But then yeah, if you get something that's too small for you, there's the option of returning, but I find that too hectic. So I've never returned anything because it's another expense altogether. The other con is that ordering stuff online can be very expensive. Now, let me start by saying the clothes are not expensive. What makes everything expensive is the shipping and the tax that you're going to pay once the items have arrived. Now, the goodness with DHL is that you pay once, and then when the items come, you don't pay again. But then that's just it. Ordering stuff and having it shipped via DHL is very expensive. It's actually very, very expensive, because all these things will just come within like 3 days, 4 days, even 2 days sometimes, I think. So yeah, the shipping can be very expensive, because I don't know, Kenya is like in a very far away place from all these companies apparently, and yeah, so there's that. But then again, if you use EMS is cheaper. Like, it can be as cheap as $6 or $10 or $14 to ship the items here, which by the way is not cheap, because that's like 600 to 1,400 shillings. But yeah, just compared to DHL, it's cheaper, but it takes a very long time. And once the item gets here, you also have to pay tax. Now, the funny thing is, this fanny pack that I ordered from eBay, it came, yes, and I didn't have to pay any tax. I guess it's because it didn't have a reference number or something of the sort. So I was just called by the post office and I was told to go collect it. It wasn't even at the EMS place. So there's that. But then oftentimes when your items pass through the EMS place, they'll have to go through KRA. You have to pay taxes for bringing in an item from a foreign country to Kenya. So that's what makes it expensive. Oh my goodness, the tax. Kenya, sometimes I feel like we're usually overtaxed for everything. They take 25% of the item plus 16% plus, I don't know, 2.25% plus 1.25%. That is a lot of money. But they usually say you use your discretion to determine how much you can pay. So if you are very polite to those people, you talk to them, you get into an understanding, you tell them this and that, they can usually reduce the prices for you. But it's just highly dependent on your relationship with them. So I managed to form a very good relationship with the place where I used to get my stuff from, and they know me, so they usually just listen to me, ask me what I can pay, and then they put it into consideration, and then they charge me maybe around that figure, which is a good thing. But it's still expensive. You've bought the item, you've paid for shipping, and then you come and pay for tax. Now that's the other problem. So the other thing is it could also take too long to come. Remember, I told you that this bag took almost 4 months to get to me because I ordered it in November. There's really no telling as to how long your item is going to stay, like your item is going to take for it to get to you. Some websites will ship stuff to you, like Shein. I really love Shein. They ship within 2 weeks. If it goes too long, it's going to be maybe 2.5 weeks, or if it's too long, too long, it's going to take at least 3 weeks. But with other sites, there's just never telling. Zaful can bring you stuff within 2 weeks, within 3 weeks, within 2 months, and there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to sit and wait. But the goodness is sometimes you even forget you ordered something, so you're not too anxious. You just get the surprise text one afternoon, hey, come to the EMS office to pick your parcel, which is a good thing. So the other thing is, I said that sometimes some items are true to size and some are not. The colors could also be different, or you just get an item that's totally different from what you think you ordered. Now, it's happened to me before, but just once. Thank God, just once. And in as much as that dress didn't come in the red color that I loved, the orange still looked good, so I still love the dress. But yeah, it happens. Sometimes you get something totally different from what it is that you wanted in the first place, but this doesn't happen too often. And then sometimes the fabric, oh my goodness, You know, sometimes they write their polyester, cotton, I don't know what, and then you just assume it's a thick fabric or it's just an okay fabric. But when the item comes, the fabric is super light. Most of the time, the fabric is too light. I don't have a problem with heavy fabric, but light fabric is, you know, a bit of it's a bother in a way, because you have to look for something to wear underneath and all that. There's a jumpsuit that I ordered, a Beyonce inspired jumpsuit that you must have seen by now. I hope you've seen it by now on one of my videos. It's literally the lightest piece of clothing I own. I don't even know how they made it. It's super light. You can't just wear it like that. You have to wear it with maybe a pair of tights underneath, and you have to be very careful with the kind of undergarments that you wear, because otherwise it will just show everything like that. So it's a very nice item to have, but it's also very light. So yeah, because I don't want to make this video too long, I will stop there. I hope you've learned something, you know, 1 or 2 things from my video. Yes, so those are the pros and cons of shopping online from how I see it. I love shopping online regardless. The pros are more than the cons. I've had so much shipped so many times, and I often get what I've shopped for. I will also be showing you how I shop and how I ship to Kenya after I've shopped. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.